Hello, my dear. I'm so glad you're here. Let's begin by taking a deep breath together, in and out. Just that gentle breath tells your body, I am safe. I am okay. You've come to the right place today. You didn't find this by accident. Something inside you is ready to release, to grow, to bloom into the beautiful, confident version of yourself that has always been waiting underneath the doubt. I know what it feels like to doubt yourself, to question every step, to wonder if you're good enough, smart enough, capable enough. Sometimes it's a whisper, sometimes it's loud and constant. And when that doubt speaks up, it can feel like the world is closing in, can it? You want to move forward, but something holds you back. That something is often not what you think. It's not who you truly are. It's a pattern, a habit, a story that was told to you, and one that you may have repeated to yourself for far too long. But here's what I want you to know. Doubt is not your truth. It is a cloud that covers the light of who you really are. And clouds, my love, can move. They don't stay forever. Right now, you might feel tired. Maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe your heart is heavy because you've tried so many times to be brave, but the doubt keeps coming back. That's okay. You're not failing. You're learning. You're healing. This is part of the journey. Let's make an agreement, just you and me, right now. We're going to be kind to ourselves today. No pressure, no judgment, no rushing. You're not broken. You're unfolding. I invite you to gently place your hand on your heart. Just let it rest there. Feel that warmth. That's you. That's life. That's love. Now say softly with me, I am safe. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. Say it again, slower this time. I am safe. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. You don't need to force anything today. Just allow. Allow your heart to listen. Allow your soul to rest. We're going to walk together, step by step, and I promise you, we're going to move gently in the direction of peace. Because peace isn't something out there to chase. It's something already inside of you. Together, we'll quiet the noise of doubt, and you'll begin to hear your true voice, the one filled with love, with wisdom, with strength. That voice has always been there. We're simply giving it space to speak again. You are loved. You are supported. You are exactly where you need to be. Let's keep going, my love. Doubt is not who you are. It's something you learned. When we were little, we absorbed so much from the world around us, words, looks, energy. If someone told you you're not good enough, even once, that might have planted a seed. And if you heard it more than once, or felt it through someone's actions or silence, it could have become a belief. Not because it was true, but because your tender, trusting heart believed what others said. Children are like little sponges. We soak up everything, and when we're young, we don't know how to question things yet. So we accept what's given to us, even if it's unfair or unkind. If someone made you feel like your best wasn't enough, that feeling might still live inside you as an echo, and that echo becomes doubt. You see, doubt often has nothing to do with what's happening right now. It's an old message that keeps playing like a scratched record. You might try something new and suddenly hear, "What if I fail?" Or, "Who do you think you are?" But that voice isn't your voice. It's a memory of fear passed down like an old story. And here's something important. Doubt doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. It means you care. It means you're standing on the edge of growth, and that edge can feel scary because it's unfamiliar. But unfamiliar doesn't mean unsafe. It just means new. I like to think of doubt as a fog. Imagine you're walking through a beautiful garden, but there's fog around you. You know the flowers are there. You can smell them, feel the path under your feet, but you can't quite see clearly. That's what doubt does. It clouds your vision, but the truth, the flowers, the beauty, the power are still there. And with time and loving attention, the fog lifts. Let's say it together. I trust myself. I am learning to listen to my inner wisdom. Again, I trust myself. I am learning to listen to my inner wisdom. Isn't that beautiful? Sometimes we've listened to other people's voices for so long that we forget how wise we truly are. But your inner self, your spirit, knows the way. Doubt tries to distract you, but truth waits patiently for you to return. Take a deep breath now. Inhale and exhale slowly. Each time you breathe, imagine you're clearing the fog. With every breath, you come closer to clarity. You begin to remember that you are enough, that you've always been enough, and that the opinions of others do not define you. Your soul is not made of doubt. Your soul is made of light. Let's walk into that light together. Let's talk about something powerful, something so simple yet so life-changing. Our thoughts. Every thought we think creates a feeling, and that feeling shapes how we experience our life. A kind thought can make you feel strong and calm. A harsh thought can make you feel small and anxious. One little thought can create a whole wave of emotion. For example, if you wake up and think, "Today is going to be hard," your body hears that message. Your shoulders might tighten, your heart might feel heavy. But if you wake up and say, "I will meet today with love," your body softens, your breath deepens, you feel a little more open. That's the power of thought. And here's the secret. Thoughts are not facts. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. Our minds are like radio stations, constantly broadcasting messages. But we get to choose which messages we listen to. Isn't that freeing? When we repeat a thought again and again, it becomes a belief. And beliefs are just thoughts we've practiced. Some of those beliefs lift us up, others weigh us down. If you've been thinking, "I'm not good enough," over and over, your mind has accepted it as a belief. But that doesn't mean it's true. It just means it's familiar. But guess what? You can choose new thoughts. You can practice new beliefs. You can speak to yourself with love, the way you would speak to a dear friend. Let's try one now. Every thought I think is creating my future. Say it with me. Every thought I think is creating my future. That means you have the power to shape your life with the thoughts you choose. You're not stuck. You're not doomed. You are in the driver's seat, and every moment is a chance to steer in a new direction. Now, this doesn't mean we'll never have negative thoughts again. That's okay. They come and go. But what we do with them, that's where the power lies. Do we believe them, or do we gently say, "Thank you, but I'm choosing a kinder path"? Think of your thoughts like seeds. If you plant seeds of fear, you'll grow more fear. But if you plant seeds of love, of trust, of joy, those will bloom instead. What seeds are you planting today? Here's a gentle practice. Every time you catch yourself thinking a doubtful thought, pause, breathe, and choose again. Replace it with a loving affirmation like, "I am doing the best I can, and that is enough." Or, "I believe in myself more and more each day." Simple words, but powerful energy. You are not powerless. You are not helpless. Your thoughts are tools, and you, my love, are learning how to use them with love and wisdom. Let's take one more breath together. Inhale peace. Exhale doubt. You're doing beautifully. Keep going. Keep practicing. And watch how your inner world begins to change, gently and steadily, from the inside out. Now that we understand where doubt comes from and how our thoughts shape our world, let me share with you a powerful, loving mental trick that can help you quiet that inner doubt whenever it shows up. This trick is simple, but like all gentle things, it holds deep strength. I call it, name it, then nurture it. Let me explain. When a doubtful thought comes in, maybe it says, "You're not ready," or "You can't do this." Most of us do one of two things. We either believe it and feel discouraged, or we try to fight it, push it away, pretend it's not there. But neither response truly brings peace. One feeds the doubt, the other ignores it, and what we ignore often grows louder. What if instead we could respond to doubt with compassion? The first step is to name it. Just gently say to yourself, "Ah, that's doubt. I see you." You're not agreeing with it, you're simply recognizing it, like you'd notice a cloud drifting by. Naming it helps bring awareness without judgment. Then comes the second step: nurture it. This is the part that transforms everything. You treat the doubtful voice like a scared child. You don't scold it, you soothe it. You speak with kindness. You say, "I hear that you're afraid, but we're okay. We're learning. I'm here for us." This may feel strange at first, but what you're really doing is reparenting yourself, offering love to the part of you that didn't get what it needed long ago. Think of doubt like a lost puppy. It barks because it's scared. But if you kneel down and offer your hand gently, the barking softens. It begins to trust, and eventually it follows you, not out of fear, but out of love. Let's try this now. Think of a recent moment where you doubted yourself. Bring it gently to your mind. What did the voice say? Now, softly repeat with me. I lovingly reassure the parts of me that feel afraid. Again. I lovingly reassure the parts of me that feel afraid. There's no need to push away the fear. Instead, you're holding it with love. And when you do that, it begins to melt. Doubt can't survive in the warmth of compassion. You can use this mental trick anytime, in the middle of a meeting, before a big step, when you wake up in the middle of the night with worry. Just pause, name the doubt, then nurture it. Say things like, "I see you, doubt. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am safe now. I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to learn. I'm still worthy." By doing this, you're not just silencing doubt, you're healing it. And that, my love, is powerful. You are not your fear. You are the loving awareness that sees it, comforts it, and moves forward anyway. This is how we begin to trust ourselves again, not by shouting over our fear, but by turning toward it with a gentle, open heart. Now, let's go a little deeper together. One of the most healing things I ever discovered in my life was mirror work. It may sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful practices you can do to rebuild trust with yourself and quiet the noise of doubt. Mirror work means looking into your own eyes, gently, lovingly, and speaking words of kindness and truth to the person you see there. Why is this so powerful? Because so many of us have been taught to look in the mirror and find what's wrong, to criticize, to judge, to focus on every flaw. Rarely do we look and say, "I love you, I'm proud of you, I'm here for you." But those are the words we've needed most. When you look into the mirror and speak to yourself with love, you begin to rewire the old messages. You remind the deepest parts of you that you are safe, you are seen, and you are loved. Let's try this together. When you can, go to a mirror, any mirror. It could be in your bathroom, your bedroom, even a pocket mirror. Look into your own eyes, not your hair, not your skin, your eyes. That is where your soul shines through. Now gently say, "I love you. I really, really love you." Pause, breathe, say it again, slowly. "I love you. I really, really love you." You might feel resistance. That's okay. You might feel emotional. That's okay too. That just means you're touching something real. When you were a child, you needed to hear those words, and maybe no one said them to you, but now you have the power to give them to yourself. Do this every day, even just for 1 minute. Each time, you build a bridge between the person you are today and the child inside who is still waiting to be seen. Speak affirmations into your reflection. Say, I am doing the best I can. I forgive myself. I am proud of how far I've come. I am enough, just as I am. Look into your eyes until you feel even a flicker of warmth. That flicker is your truth. That flicker is healing. And with practice, that flicker becomes a flame. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present. Present enough to look, to speak, and to love. Doubt cannot survive in the presence of self-love. And mirror work helps you create that presence day by day. Let this practice become your sacred moment, a time when you come home to yourself. You are worthy of your own love. Now that you're learning to speak to yourself with more love, let's talk about one of the most important pieces of healing, rewriting your inner story. All of us carry a story inside, a quiet narrative that tells us who we are, what we can do, and what we believe we're worth. This story often runs in the background of our lives, like music playing softly under every scene. But here's the truth. Most of that story wasn't written by you. It was shaped by early experiences, family messages, school, culture, pain, and fear. And if you've been doubting yourself for a long time, it's likely that story goes something like, I'm not good enough. People always leave. I always mess things up. These stories feel so familiar that we believe them, but they are not the truth. They are just well-practiced thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. You have the power to rewrite the story, not all at once, but one page at a time, with love, with patience, with truth. Start by becoming aware. Listen to the way you speak to yourself in quiet moments. What do you say when you make a mistake, when you try something new, when someone compliments you? Now, let's try a healing exercise together. Grab a journal or a piece of paper. At the top, write, the old story I'm letting go of. And then write freely. Let it all come out. The doubts, the beliefs, the fears. Don't judge what comes up, just allow it. Then, on a new page, write, the new story I'm choosing to tell. Now write the version that lifts you up. It might begin like this. I am learning to trust myself. I am growing every day. I am worthy of love, even when I'm not perfect. I am strong, capable, and guided. You are not lying to yourself. You are telling a deeper truth, the truth beneath the pain, the truth of who you are becoming. Say this affirmation aloud with me now. I am rewriting my story with love, courage, and joy. Again, more slowly. I am rewriting my story with love, courage, and joy. Repeat it anytime you feel that old story rising up. That's just the past echoing. But today, you are making a new choice. And that choice will ripple through every part of your life, your relationships, your work, your health, your dreams. Everything changes when you believe in your worth. So let the old story go. Thank it even. It helped you survive, but now you are ready to thrive. And this new story, it begins with love, always with love. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools we have to shift our thinking, and it's especially powerful when it comes to quieting doubt. You see, when doubt is loud, it wants us to focus on what's missing, what we're not, what we haven't done. It tries to pull us into a loop of lack, fear, and comparison. But gratitude interrupts that pattern in the most beautiful way. It brings us back to the present. It reminds us of what is working, what is good, what is already here. And when we focus on what we appreciate, we open our hearts. Gratitude softens us. It grounds us. It lifts us from the fog of I'm not enough into the light of I have enough and I am enough. Let's take a moment right now and think of 3 simple things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's your morning tea, a warm bed, the sound of rain, the fact that you showed up here today to care for yourself. Close your eyes and say, I am grateful for, and then speak your 3 things aloud. Now feel your body. Notice how it shifts when you focus on what you're thankful for. Your breath slows, your chest loosens, your heart opens. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a practice. It's something we choose, even on hard days, especially on hard days. Here's a gentle daily practice you can try. Every morning when you wake up, write down 3 things you're grateful for, and every night before bed, do the same. Over time, this creates a rhythm of appreciation in your life. You start noticing beauty where you once saw stress. You begin to trust that goodness is always available to you. Let's say this affirmation together. I am grateful for all that I am and all that is unfolding. Again, I am grateful for all that I am and all that is unfolding. You don't need to have it all figured out to be thankful. You just need to notice the little blessings, and as you do, doubt loses its grip because your heart is full, and a full heart leaves no room for fear. Now let's talk about your body, because your body holds so much wisdom, and it also holds your doubt. Have you ever noticed how your body feels when you're doubting yourself? Maybe your shoulders tighten, your stomach clenches, your breath gets shallow. Doubt isn't just a thought, it's a feeling, and it lives in the body. But the good news is this: when we bring gentle awareness to our body, we can help release that stored doubt and make room for calm and trust. Your body is your home. It's always been with you, and it listens closely to every thought you think. So when we start choosing loving thoughts, we're not just healing the mind, we're healing the body too. Let's do a simple body awareness practice right now. Take a deep breath in and out. Now place your hands wherever you feel tension. It could be your chest, your neck, your stomach. Just place your hands there, softly, lovingly. Close your eyes and imagine that your breath is warm, golden light. With every inhale, breathe that light into the place of tension. And with every exhale, imagine that doubt gently releasing. Breathe in peace. Breathe out fear. Now say softly with me, I breathe love into every cell of my body. Again, I breathe love into every cell of my body. You don't have to force anything. Just allow your body to feel supported. Your body wants to heal. It wants to relax. It wants to believe you when you say, I'm safe now. Another gentle practice you can try is placing your hand on your heart during difficult moments and simply repeating, I am here for you. Your body will feel the truth of those words, and the more you do this, the more your body learns that it's okay to let go of tension, to release old fear, to soften into love. Your body is not your enemy, it's your friend, it's your partner in healing. And when you treat it with kindness, it responds with peace. Healing doubt doesn't happen in one big leap. It happens through small, loving steps, daily choices, gentle rituals that you return to again and again until they become your new way of being. Confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you grow. And like a garden, it needs sunlight, water, and care. Let me share some simple daily rituals that can help you build confidence from the inside out. Morning affirmations. Start your day with intention. Before you even get out of bed, say something kind to yourself. Try, today I choose to believe in myself. I am open to good things. I am worthy of love and joy. These morning words set the tone for your whole day. Journaling. Spend 5 minutes writing whatever's on your heart. Ask yourself, what do I need to hear today? And then write a loving message from your higher self. You'll be amazed at the wisdom that flows through you. Mirror work. Yes, we talked about this earlier, but it's worth repeating. Look into your eyes and say something encouraging. Even if it feels silly at first, keep going. That reflection is learning how to trust you. Nature connection. Step outside. Feel the sun, the air, the ground beneath your feet. Nature reminds us that growth is quiet, steady, and always happening. You are growing too. Evening. Reflection. Before bed, ask yourself, what went well today? What did I do right? Celebrate even the smallest victories. Ending your day with kindness is one of the best ways to build confidence. Let's say this affirmation together. Each day, I grow more confident in who I am becoming. Again. Each day, I grow more confident in who I am becoming. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to do it with love. These daily rituals are not about fixing yourself. They're about returning to yourself. With every loving habit, you tell your nervous system, I am safe. With every kind word, you remind your heart, I am enough. These small practices are acts of devotion to your healing, your growth, and your joy. My dear, look how far you've come. You've walked through doubt. You've faced it with gentle honesty. You've spoken love into places that were once filled with fear. You've remembered truths that have always lived inside you. And most of all, you've shown up for yourself. That is no small thing. That is everything. I want you to know deep in your bones that you are not broken. You are healing, you are growing, and you are returning to your natural state, one of peace, trust, and love. You have a beautiful future waiting for you. Not a perfect one, but a real one. A future where you know your worth, speak your truth, and live with an open heart. A future where doubt may still knock on your door from time to time, but you will no longer let it drive your life. You now have the tools, you have your affirmations, you have your mirror work, you have your journal, your breath, your awareness, your kindness. You are never alone on this path. Every time you say, I choose love over fear, the universe responds. Every time you whisper, I believe in myself, you invite miracles. Every time you pause to say, I am enough, you come back to your truth. Let's speak one final affirmation together, one to carry with you into every moment, every choice, every new beginning. I release all doubt and welcome in peace, trust, and love. I am enough. Again, with feeling, I release all doubt and welcome in peace, trust, and love. I am enough. Say it in the morning. Say it when you feel nervous. Say it when you look in the mirror. Say it when you're afraid to take the next step. You are enough. You have always been enough. And now you are beginning to believe it. Go gently, go bravely, and go with love. You are doing beautifully.